Hey everyone, back again with another part two to the Shannon Sharpe interview with Megan Thee Stallion. Without further ado, let's just get into it and get back to where we left off.
To where I could surprise my fans like the way that I wanted to. And now I'm in a space where I'm in complete control. So I've been trying to like just hold it real near and dear until the day of.
Okay.
Cause I don't want no leaks.
Right.
I want you to be genuinely surprised when you turn the album on.
Right.
So when I finally released the track list with the features on there, I was nervous. Cause I was like, oh my God, I don't want anybody else engineer to be on nothing silly and they accidentally leak something or I didn't want nobody else to play it. I don't know, I was very nervous, but it's out now.
So you on your Janet Jackson, you on your control tour, huh?
Yeah. I just realized I might be kind of a control freak. I didn't know that about myself.
Really? What gave it away?
I didn't know that about me until recently.
Yeah, I think a woman in your position, you probably.
Yeah, I might be. But I gotta be. I like things the way that I like them.
Right. You think people look at you and because you're a female try to take advantage of you? Or they tried? Maybe not now because you're a vet in the game.
I don't even know if it's because I'm a female that they try to take advantage of me. I think it's just because I'm so nice that they try to take advantage of me.
They take your kindness for weakness.
They do. They was taking my kindness for weakness. Like, I put a lot of people above myself. I used to put a lot of people above myself all the time. Like, I would try to do things where, okay, this might hurt me, but at least I won't be hurting 10 other people. Like, I would never put myself first.
Right.
So, I'm in the era of putting myself first.
Yeah, but damn, you hurting you, but you propping up everybody. I mean.
Well, because I feel like I'll be hurt for a little while. Like, I know how to get over things.
Right.
But I feel like, I don't know, I just didn't want to hurt other people's feelings.
Right.
So yeah, I get this a lot too because used to be the same way. Well, a little bit. I kind of got sick of it because it was like not really worth my energy to put people above myself all the time. I feel like if I really love you as a person, if you really mean a lot to me, then yeah, I would put you above me for certain situations. But if you're just like a regular schmegular type of person, I don't really care. I'm not doing it. It's never usually worth it, and it just ends up with me having to put out more energy than I want to, and then I end up being emotionally exhausted from the experience. And honestly, when I look at the other person's face, it kind of seems like they don't really give a damn regardless, so it's like, why do I even do it?
At the sake of having my own feelings hurt. But now I don't really like that. Like, I don't want my feelings hurt either.
Right.
So I'm just protecting my peace.
What was it like working with Victoria in studio?
Victoria is everything. She's so sweet, and apparently we look alike. So we joke about that all the time.
Right.
Victoria's lit. That's what I was saying about Victoria.
So let's just say for the album, I guess albums normally drop on like a Tuesday. We're not gonna know who's actually on the album until what?
No, so there's only one feature that people don't know about yet.
Okay.
But my track list with the features on there is already out.
Okay.
It's only one that's not.
That must be special. You got Jay-Z, you got Lil Wayne.
God. Like,
I'm just trying to, you got...
The feature is special. Everybody on my album is special to me.
Right.
The reason why the feature is hidden... Do I want to say why the feature is hidden?
Yeah, why?
Try and get her to spoil
The
it.
feature was hidden because I wasn't sure at first if this song was actually going to go on the album.
Okay. Now the song
is going to go on the album.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the name wasn't on the track list.
When I look at you and I think of you and I've heard you speak before, you're a very strong woman.
Thank you.
And now that you're independent,
Yeah.
because you finance this whole...
Because now it's coming out under High Girl Productions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said, she's doing her own thing now, so I'm proud of that. Way to go, Meg.
So let me ask you this: Why did you feel you? Because I'm sure there are a lot of recording, there are a lot of record labels that wanted Meg.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose to go this route?
I've been in a situation where I felt like I was so out of control for the longest. And when I say out of control, like, I didn't really have complete control over my music. I could barely go perform when I felt like it. They couldn't use my music in commercials. I had to literally go to court every time I wanted to drop a song.
Damn.
So I just was like, you know what? I need to do what's best for me. Like, I appreciate what a label can do for you, but if y'all can't agree to these terms, then I don't want to do it.
Right.
So I wasn't gonna go nowhere where they wasn't gonna give me what I was worth and they wasn't gonna give me what I was asking for. Mm-hmm. But that's how I wound up with my distribution from Warner because they believe in me, and it's really like a trust thing. I feel like when you sign to a label, like it's all business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But you still want to be somewhere where y'all could trust each other. I know you ain't gonna mess over me, and I'm not gonna mess over you.
Right.
We both need to win.
Right.
They seemed like they wanted to win with me.
Right.
They didn't want to win without me.
Right.
It wasn't a situation where I felt like, okay, we're going to do this with or without you. No, they wanted to win together. And that's what I liked about Warner.
You keep talking about control, but I'm looking at you. You a control freak. You've been a control freak.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm coming to terms with this. Like,
oh, you were trying to deny that.
I was trying to deny it because I didn't really know what that meant at first.
Okay.
But I think, I figured out I'm claustrophobic, right? I don't like heights. And I had to start figuring out why am I scared of heights? Why am I claustrophobic? I don't want to be closed up in nothing that I can't get out of.
Okay.
I don't want to go up too high because I can't turn around. I won't even walk in a room I don't know how to get out of.
So you ain't doing no roller coasters, huh?
No. What? I'm putting my life in this person's hands, in this machine.
No, for real. Especially like when they like work for minimum wage or whatever. And these are like summertime workers. This is not their career at all. They're just trying to make some extra cash. And all they have to do is press a button. But all it takes is for the wrong button to be pressed for everything to go to shit. So, I grew up in the early 2000s. I saw a lot of roller coaster compilations of shit going wrong. And I think I saw this one video of this like, I don't want to say fat, but yeah, she was fat. She was like 300-something pounds, and she was on a roller coaster. I guess the seatbelt didn't buckle right. So when they went off, I'm not gonna laugh because this is kind of like after that I saw this, and this is before they had all that like demonetization stuff. So you can kind of just post it raw footage, no matter how graphic it was. So yeah, the woman, she was turning or whatever. It's like one of those roller coasters that gets to the top and it starts to like turn and curve a little bit. So as soon as it did that, she just completely fell off. The entire thing, like, instantly. It's freaking wild. And to this day, I've been on, like, a few roller coasters, but that was because I was too young to know any better. But now, as an adult, I will never go on another one again. I would never risk that ever again. Like, especially if it's, like, a state carnival thing where they're, like, assembling it in, like, the day before or whatever. Like, amusement parks, they have the roller coasters there for, like, the entire year round or whatever. But, like, sometimes in, like, state fairs or whatever, they assemble it the day before, and that's why it's always rickety, and that's why it's, like, super loud. And it can be, like, a kiddie roller coaster, and it'll be, like, taking up most of the audio in the entire state park thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... just thinking about it now kind of makes me anxious. It's like, damn, if all it would take was one mistake, and I wouldn't be here. Crazy. And it's out of my control. Like, it's in someone else's hands. That's what I don't like about it. It's like... I have little to no control over this, and I don't know. Yeah, let's move on to the next thing, because I don't feel like talking about it. It kind of scared me again.
82 years old. You 18 and this machine 82. You don't even know this thing.
Exactly. Summer work. It's a teenager functioning, controlling the whole thing. And all they have to do is just press a button. And you know how training is. They don't train you. You have to figure it out. They tell you to press a button. You have to figure out what button to press and stuff. Like, come on now. Come on. And that's an 18 being generous. Usually it's like 15, 14, 16. They're younger than your own kids. Like, get out of here.
So I definitely ain't about to let you run me up and turn me upside down. No.
Right.
No.
So does it feel better knowing that you're in total control? The music's gonna come out exactly how Meg wanted it.
Yes.
Everything's gonna get released.
And you know what? You have to also take into account the things that you cannot control. I'm gonna be in control of the things that I can be in control of. Because I feel like when you're trying to do something great, it's always gonna be some bumps. It's always gonna be something that's gonna be out of your control. But I've controlled all of the things that I could. Like right now, I'm actually going through it because I had a sample on my album that's an anime sample, and everything was going so smooth at first. They were like, "Okay, yeah, fine, sure, she could use it." Then they were like, well, actually, if you do a video, you can't dress up like none of the characters in this show. So I said, okay, whatever. I won't do it. I'm grateful. Thank you. Then they said, last night, what was this? I found this out. Yesterday at my show, the night before that, they said, well, you can't say none of the names. That's in the whole hook.
What damn?
That's what I said. And then they still haven't got back to me yet about what I could do.
That's freaking crazy. Now I can't use the names, and I can't use the characters in the video. It's like, okay, so I can only use the sound. That's it. That kind of goes against the entire creative process. It's like, okay, if I wanted to just use the sound, shit, I could have posted a dance video on TikTok if that's all I could do. Like, to be honest, all you can do is like a little TikTok dance to it, not use any of the characters' names, and then she can't even use it for like the lyrics of it. So, what was the point? I hate when people do shit like that.
So now,
if they didn't want you to use it, why'd they say yes? Because you can't dress up as the character, you can't say the character's name. Well, damn.
What can I do? But if I can't go to Bella No Shades, where the hell can I go? But no, we gonna be optimistic because we're on 2 different time zones, so that's what's kind of messing it up too, like the communication. But we gonna see what come out tonight. We gonna see what they approve, and hopefully they approve something by the time the album come out. Because baby, I done already did what I had to do.
Yeah.
It's in God's hands right now.
Forget what the calendar says. Football season is right around the corner, and that means Best Ball Week at DraftKings isn't far behind. Here's what you need to know. DraftKings Best Ball Millionaire Contest is the biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking $15 million in guaranteed prize pool with 2. That's right, 2. Are you finding out things that you didn't have to worry about when you was with a label? Because now all that's...
Now that I'm the boss, I'm figuring out...
There's a lot, but there's a lot more to it.
I'll be like, what are y'all asking me? What are you talking about? I gotta do what? So I'm learning.
Right.
But I love it.
How does it feel to be your own boss?
It feels really good. Can't nobody tell me no. Can't nobody tell me what to do. Can't nobody tell me where to be.
Right.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all can tell me stuff.
Right.
But it's up to me if I listen or not.
Right. Let me ask you this. What is your take? Do you believe in ghostwriters? Do you write a lot of your own raps? I mean,
I do write all my own verses.
Okay.
I will take a hook from somebody.
Okay.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with getting suggestions. When my mom was alive, my mama and me used to go back and forth freestyling, or she'll listen to something I wrote or something I recorded, and she'll be like, you can say it harder than that. Or yeah, she'll be like,
Mom was like that?
Mama was like, you could say it harder than that. Or she'll say you ain't going hard enough. You need to go in there and do it again. So taking a suggestion from somebody, I feel like is cool.
Yeah.
Like, everybody need a little inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, like, I like to write my own verses because it's very hard for me to say things that I did not write. It's very hard for me to believe what I'm saying if I ain't say it.
Right.
But I don't think nothing wrong with you getting help.
Right.
Because I'm going to take some help on the hook.
Right.
Because I talk a lot, so I'm writing verses.
Right.
But when it gets to the hook, I feel like it got to be catchy, it got to be simple, it got to be straight to the point, and I'll be talking. So somebody got to... I'll take your advice.
You take advice on that.
Yeah, I'll take advice on that.
Have you written for other people? Will you write for other people? Have you written for other people? You ain't got to say the name.
No. No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't know.
That was such a lot. She was like, yep. Her whole voice went up a whole octave. Come on now.
I ain't convinced.
I will like to write for people in the future, but no, I don't write for other people.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have a studio in your home?
I don't.
You don't. So with how do you...
But I have all the equipment, so wherever I go, I can travel with it, and then have my engineer just come set up wherever I'm at.
So what's some of the craziest places a song has come to you and you're like, man, I need to start put pen to...
On this tour.
Really?
Yes, I have been recording this whole tour.
How do you... I mean, you know better than me. I'll be thinking about, man, I'm in Houston tonight. I'm in Dallas tomorrow.
It's been pretty hectic. Like,
yeah, so how do you
have to set up every night, everywhere I'm at?
And your mind can relax enough to allow you to go to another space where you're thinking creatively on something else already?
I'm thinking about words all day long. Like, I'll be writing in the shower. I'll be writing in the bed in the middle of the night. I was writing on a tour bus. I'll be writing anywhere, like wherever it comes to me. And then if I've already, like, especially, this is what I've been doing a lot on the tour. If I already wrote the song, but something else cool comes to my mind, I'll be like, okay, so where she need to go set up in the other room so I can come in there and lay this down.
Wow. Is it hard for you to sleep? Is it hard for you to turn your mind off?
I have not been sleeping this whole couple of months that we've been on tour. I don't even know how I'm up here right now.
Really?
And I'll be like, damn, I'm tired. And then when it's time to do something else, I'll be like, damn, I'm up.
Something come to your mind. It's hard to turn your mind off then.
It's hard to turn my brain off. Because I got stuff to do.
Let me ask you a question. Who are some of the, obviously you work with some of the biggest stars. Who are some people that you haven't worked with that you would love to work with?
I haven't worked with Billie Eilish, and I really want to work with her.
Well,
I like her, and I like her brother a lot.
yeah.
I feel like they'll sound good together. Certain way. Like, I feel like the only problem would be like the rhythm, but I've heard Billie Eilish's song "Lunch" or whatever. I think it was a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't bad. It's just I feel like the rhythm might be hard to sync up, but I think their voices would complement each other.
I like the dynamic they have. I feel like it's real cool. I like Phineas Beats. I like Phineas as a person, so I definitely would like to work with both of them.
Wow. I like, but I've heard her perform. I was at an event and she performed 2 or 3 songs with her brother.
Yeah.
They have a very.
They so cool, like,
They
together.
are.
So I'm like, damn, let me add some of that sauce a little bit.
How about this here? I'm looking at some of the people that you perform with: Ariana Grande, Maroon 5, Lil Nas X, SZA, Future, Quavo, Beyonce, Cardi B. Who surprised you the most in the studio?
Who surprised me the most in the
She's gonna say none of the above.
studio? I got funny studio stories about a lot of these people.
You can share 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Who do I want to talk about? Okay. I'm going to talk about Victoria first.
Okay.
Victoria came and made me an espresso martini in the studio, like a full bartender. Like, she had the shaker, she had all the ingredients. And I'm like, Victoria, how you know how to do this? I guess it's her specialty. I didn't know she was going to come in the goddamn studio room. She likes to record with the lights low.
Okay.
Like, she definitely set the mood for me. It was very sexy in there.
Right.
And my girl whipped out all her equipment to start bartending.
She a mixologist, huh?
I said, how you know how to do that? I thought you just be singing. No.
When you record, what's the mood like?
When I record, it's just me and my engineer. I don't like a lot of noise in the studio. I don't like a lot of people. Obviously, the only noise I want to hear is me and the beat.
Okay.
My studio sessions do not be turned up. I don't even know how people is in there with 82 people jumping up and down, doing all that stuff. Everybody be quiet.
Okay.
I didn't think. It's like, I got a basketball goal in the studio I record at. It's like a goal in the back. And sometimes I just go back there and I'll be like, just messing around. This is so random, but I be thinking I'm really Angel Reese when I be back there.
Oh, my, come on.
I do, but I be back there and I just play around until I figure out exactly what I want to say, and then I start recording.
You know who I think your spirit of Cardi B. You and Cardi,
That's my girl.
y'all spirits. I mean, y'all like really high energy.
Yeah.
And you know, I just love you guys together. What's Cardi like?
She is so sweet. She's very, what's the word I want to say? She's kind of shy to be Cardi B. Like,
Really?
you would think Cardi is like loud and she just don't give a fuck and she just boom. No, my girl is actually a little shy. And every time we see each other, she be acting like it's the first time she's seen me ever in life. And I be like, girl, I just saw you. Like, turn up. So then we've been, like, after we get around each other for like 20 more minutes, then she'll be at normal again.
Man, I'm looking at the song WAP. How?
What?
I mean, I guess he was dribbling that basketball.
Well, that happened during COVID. So I recorded that in my living room at that time. When I got the beat, I was like, okay, this how we coming? Here we go. And I recorded 2 verses, and I was like, Cardi, please don't take off my other verse. Like, just please, let's go back and forth. And she listened to the whole thing, because I don't even think she had heard the second verse at first.
Right.
And she was like, oh, shit. Okay, well, we doing this.
Did you know you had a monster on your hand?
I didn't. I just knew I had a song with Cardi B, and I was so excited. Like, I was so happy, because I had never met her before, and when they said, Megan, Cardi wants you to get on this song, I was like, Cardi want me to get on the song? What? So then we bet, and then I recorded my stuff, and it was amazing.
And you know, like, people, that's a saying now. You know that, right?
What? Wings and pizza?
Yeah, okay. Okay, wings and pizza.
Worship and praise.
That's what you lead with now? Oh, my God. I mean, WAP was #1 on the Billboard 100, reached over 1 billion streams on Spotify. WAP was the top trending Google search in a calendar year.
Yeah, I did my freshman year at college when WAP came out, and that's all I heard for that entire first semester was especially the WAP challenge. Everyone was doing it. I tried doing it. Couldn't do it. But yeah, anyway, that's a story for a different time.
Do you know how many times people search Google in a day. Do you know how many people are in the world?
And they trying to figure out what WAP is.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what is this?
You know what it is?
I know what I didn't know, but I know what it is now.
Okay.
I said, okay.
No, I'm so happy. That is one of my favorite songs that I've ever done. I love her. I'm so glad she asked me to do that.
One of my favorite songs to listen to, too.
Yeah. Talk to him. I don't know why the men be trying to act like they don't be listening to female rap.
Yeah, they
I
do.
definitely do.
Yeah.
And be jamming too.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
when I be performing at some of these stops,
Yeah.
it be a lot of men in the crowd and they be trying to stand there and act tough. And I would look them dead in their eye and be like, you know you want to bob your head.
Stop
and they
playing.
start blushing. I was like, yeah. I'm a hot girl. I do hot shit. Say it, man.
But the big homie,
Who?
Beyonce.
Yes. Oh,
I mean, if you-
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Queen B.
Queen B.
Beyonce.
Really, people don't even say, they just say B, and we know who you're talking about.
Yeah, because what other B is it?
That's it. Boss,
Yeah.
business,
Billion. Billionaire.
B.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're from Houston, if you're in the music industry, you're female, that's it. She's the gold standard. She's the measuring stick. So what was your first conversation like with Beyonce? Where did you meet her?
Let me think. When is the first time I met Beyonce? I feel like the first time I ever met Beyonce was at a party that she had. And I was so nervous. And I met her and Blue. And I didn't even know what to say. But Blue ran up on me like she already knew me. And I was like, cousin. Cousin. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Right.
And B was so cool. Like, B was looking at me like, why you acting like I'm not a normal human being? And I wanted to look at her like, you don't know that you Superwoman?
Right.
You don't know who you are?
Yeah.
But I had to chill because I didn't want Beyonce to think I was just gonna be acting crazy the whole night. But I was in my mind like, I can't believe Beyonce got me up here. Beyonce?
You fanned out, didn't you?
I was trying to be cool. I did, but I had to be cool though, because I didn't want Beyonce to not invite me back to the.
But that's Beyonce. But I mean, you see this person on television, and you meet them in person, and you think I remember.
Every time I see Beyonce, I'm fanned out.
Yeah.
There would never be a time I see her and don't act like, oh, it's Beyonce.
Right.
And I know she be tired of me.
Did you think like, if I ever met Beyonce, what this is what I'm gonna say, and then you got there and you froze?
I don't even know what I ever thought. Like, I just knew I was gonna be Beyonce and she was gonna be my sister. That's just what I thought in my brain. Because
Right.
why not?
Right.
Why I'm not gonna be Beyonce and she's not gonna be my sister? That's my sister.
Right.
And I manifested it. And now guess what she is?
Your sister.
My sister.
Savage. So when you come out, so let me ask you this, Savage. She dropped it. So how did that come about? You was like, hey, you know,
I can't tell all Beyonce business.
Okay.
But, like, when I got the song, I was on my goddamn knees on the side of my bed thanking God. Because I never thought, like, in your mind, you know what you want to do with your life, and you know who you want to be, and you know what your goals are, and you know how you want to plan your life out to be.
Right.
Of course, I'm from Houston, and I want a song with Beyonce. But to actually have it, to actually have gotten it, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, me, Beyonce know who I am? That's actually very insane.
Yeah, so I've heard like a bunch of different interviews from a bunch of different celebrities about like what they were going through internally when they met Beyonce, and I just feel like it changes from like person to person, but like the most common case is just pure anxiety, just because of her status and where she is on a totem pole. She's like on the tippy top. So it's kind of like, it's like intimidating, but like also in an anxious space of like, okay, I hope I don't mess up. I hope I'm not too messy. I hope I'm not too this, that, and the third. You're over checking yourself. You're trying to make sure you're like, you know, you're presentable and stuff. You know, you're just nervous. So I understand that. I bet people would be way worse if they ever met Beyonce. But like, yeah, I mean, oops. But yeah, I can totally understand that for her. But anyway, this is my part 2 of my video. If you want part 3, just like and comment, or just like. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll be updated when I get new videos out to you guys. So yeah, without further ado, this is me signing off for the 3rd time. Have a good day, y'all.